Welcome to this tutorial on tips for Zelle transaction limits. Zelle is a popular peer-to-peer payment service that allows users to send and receive money directly from their bank accounts. Understanding Zelle transaction limits is essential to ensure seamless and secure transactions. Firstly, it is important to note that Zelle transaction limits vary depending on the bank or credit union you are using. Typically, the daily limit for Zelle transactions ranges from $500 to $2,500, while the monthly limit can range from $1,000 to $10,000. However, these limits may be higher or lower depending on your bank's policies and your account type. To find out your specific Zelle transaction limits, you can check your bank's website or mobile app, or contact their customer service directly. It is also important to note that some banks may have different limits for sending and receiving money, so make sure to check both. Another key concept to understand is that Zelle transaction limits can be affected by the type of account you have. For example, business accounts or premium accounts may have higher limits compared to personal accounts. Additionally, some banks may offer the option to increase your Zelle transaction limits, but this may require additional verification or approval. In terms of best practices, it is recommended to keep your Zelle transaction limits in mind when sending or receiving money. If you need to send a large amount of money, consider splitting it into smaller transactions or using a different payment method. It is also essential to verify the recipient's information and ensure that you are sending money to the correct person. To avoid any issues with Zelle transaction limits, make sure to monitor your account activity regularly and report any suspicious transactions to your bank immediately. You can also set up notifications to alert you when a transaction exceeds a certain amount. In conclusion, understanding Zelle transaction limits is crucial for secure and hassle-free transactions. By knowing your limits, verifying recipient information, and monitoring your account activity, you can ensure a smooth Zelle experience. Remember to check your bank's policies and account type to determine your specific Zelle transaction limits and adjust your transactions accordingly.